Welcome to Tech Notice. On this channel we focus on the creative professionals, whether you're on Mac or on PC. And I've spent pretty much my whole adult career testing both. In fact, that was one of the main reasons I started Tech Notice, because I realized that there is so many people who are using PCs for creative professionals, and in fact they're better in some of the ways, but nobody's talking about them. And then there's the whole Mac ecosystem that are sometimes better than PC. So in this video, I'd like to list to you 10 reasons on each field which PC is better than Mac and why Mac is better than PC, and give you some actual suggestions, not some AI answers what you can find online. Let's go. It's so annoying. I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars to just change my Windows wallpaper just because my Windows isn't licensed. Well, why don't you try Hookies? That's a ton cheaper, and if you use the code TN20, you get it even cheaper. What do you mean? How do I get it and how is it possible? Well, see this video here, or the one you're watching? Click in the link on the video description, add the Windows 11 CD product to the cart, proceed to checkout, add the code TN20 for the extra discount. So what, the Windows 11 Pro OEM key is just $23.22? Yeah. Choose the preferred payment option and complete the purchase. The key will be available on the purchased orders in a few moments. Copy the key and paste it into your Windows activation settings, and you're all done. Oh, that was easy. Is that Ryan Gosling? No. Anyway, by the way, the same discount code also works website-wide, so go check out other products, maybe like Microsoft Office. We're gonna start with PC. 10 reasons why PC is better than Mac. Number one, customization and flexibility. There are endless number of customization what you can do with your PC. There's so many different sizes, different options. Just customizations and flexibility on PC is unmatched compared to Mac. There is no question about it. In fact, if you want to build yourself a PC and you have a small budget or a big budget, I've got PC build guides in the video description below. Go check them out, they're completely for free. Number two, high performance power. When it comes to CPU, GPU, RAM, storage, anything, then PC is the top. If you're looking for best CPU, there's something from PC. If you're looking for best GPU, there's something from the PC world. The most RAM, PC world. Most storage, PC world. So the top performance is going to be PC in either one of the cases. I highly recommend you checking out the Core Ultra 9 285K versus AMD Ryzen 9950X to actually find out which parts are the best in the PC world. Number three, broad software compatibility. No matter which software you have, most likely it's going to work on PC. On the Mac, the software compatibility is smaller. There is not so wide range, especially when you look at creative applications when it comes to 3D and game development. There's a lot bigger compatibility on the PC world. Number four, cost-effective options. If you're looking to get started with the PC, then you don't have to break your bank. There are so many different affordable options available, and there's so many different third-party manufacturers that want to offer you a good performance for very little money. Highly recommend checking out my $1,500 creator PC build, which looks a lot like this here. Actually beats out the Mac Mini M4 Pro. Don't believe me? Go check out the video. Number five, gaming and VR integration. Now, there are creators who actually work in game development and VR and so on, and PC world is usually better for that. Whether this is better graphics, more power in that, it's more in the PC world. Number six, expandable and future-proof. The thing is, this is one of the main reasons people go with PC, because they can upgrade. They don't have to throw all of the system away and then just buy the whole new system. They might spend a little bit and upgrade, and their whole workflow again is compatible. There are almost endless amount of upgrades that you can do on a PC, whether it comes to storage, RAM, GPU, CPU, motherboards, cases, cooling. Oh my goodness. There's a whole industry and businesses built around PC upgradability. There's nothing like that on Mac side. Number 7, peripheral compatibility. And this is one of my biggest gripes and actual favorites, that on a PC, pretty much any peripheral works, any monitor works, any keyboard, mouse, dock, anything you want to expand on a PC, it just works. With Mac is a lot more picky which peripherals they like to use or make actual use of, especially when it comes to monitors. The Mac OS scaling and everything, it just doesn't work as well as on a PC. And the actual support for external monitors is often limited. On a PC, you can build a whole workstation setup for you, no problem. Number 8, open ecosystem. If you want to customize the PC to your workflow and add perhaps some things and tinker around to actually make sure that it works exactly how you want it, PC is a lot more open to that ecosystem and, customization. With Mac, you're very restricted. Apple is telling you, no, this is the way you should use our device, whereas PC is saying, here's the hardware, use it however you want, do whatever you want with it, we'll just give you the tools. You're open, you can do anything you want with it. Number 9, broad hardware variety. There are so many third-party manufacturers that produce, let's say, fans, coolers, GPUs. So you're not just restricted to only Microsoft or only Intel, only AMD. There are endless variety of hardware that you can use to make it look however you want. Which leads me to number 10, which is the variety of designs available. If you want your PC to look white, black, gold, have RGB, not have RGB, be air cooled, silent, liquid cooled, big, small, you can do that with your PC and make it look the way you want it to look in your setup, in your design, in your environment. Make it look like a spaceship or more like a furniture from Fractal. On a Mac, this is their design. There is not much customization you can do apart from buying a wrap or skin for your MacBook or your device. That's how it is, and that's what it is. If you don't agree with any of these 10 reasons or want to add, I'd love to know from you in the comment section below. Now, let's take a look at the Apple side. Why is Apple better than the PC? Why should you choose Apple compared to the PC? And very importantly, none of these reasons are in particular order, they're just reasons. Number 1, industry standard status. As much as I don't like it, and I'm here trying to prove a point, Apple and Mac have got this industry status of they are creative devices. You go on the street and ask, okay, you're a video editor, photo editor, what device do you use? Most likely you're gonna say Apple Mac, iMac, Mac Mini, MacBook Pro, something like that. Now, is that an actual reason why you should choose that over PC? Perhaps not. Sometimes that gives you the access or the position that actually benefits you somehow as a creative professional. It's complicated, but you know what I mean. Number 2, incredible display and color accuracy. In fact, this is one of the reasons that AI tells you to choose Mac. And in some ways, they're not wrong, because Apple displays, whether on your MacBooks or their Studio or XDR displays, they're very high quality, good color accuracy, and just very high quality displays. But I don't agree with AI, and I think they're partly wrong, because their displays are not necessarily the best. Yes, they're good, but they're not the best. You can get some much higher and more expensive actual creative monitors for the PC, but they're more optimized for the Apple ecosystem, and in some ways they are very, very good. And when you buy any of the Apple displays, you can rely that this is good. I get that, because you can buy some gaming monitors for PC. They're not good for creators, in fact, not at all. So in that sense, yes, Apple displays are better and more color accurate, but that doesn't mean that there is none of these options on the PC world. I would argue there's even more options of creative monitors on the PC world that would work even better for the PC compared to Mac, and saves you money. Number 3, integrated ecosystem. This is one of the most popular reasons why people choose Mac, because their iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, Mac ecosystem, it just works together. You don't really have to configure. It kind of is like magic. You open your AirPods, boom, it just syncs with your Mac, even though you've never connected them. Things like that make it very, very nice to use, and you don't really need to know how to use the Mac. They've tried to create an ecosystem that kind of just does it for you and just works, I guess is the right way of saying it. Number 4, sleek design. And as much as I said that there's varied options for PC, I get that. I do have a soft spot for minimalistic design. I like how the Apple things look. At the same time, you do get bored of the design quite fast. It is slightly boring. But some people say it inspires creativity. Do you agree? Number 5, smooth, optimized software. And I do agree with that. Whatever software you're using on Mac, it just works. Very, very smooth and optimized. There isn't that much options for the software. I mean, there's plenty, but not as much as on the PC side. Whatever there is, it just works really, really well. Whether you're looking for a video editing on their Final Cut Pro or Logic Pro, for the music production, it just works really, really well. It's really optimized. There's no errors. Whatever Mac you're using, it just works. And it's really well optimized. Number 6, longer term reliability. This is an interesting one because at the same time, Mac comes with less warranty than any of the PC parts. You can get PC parts that have more than 1 year warranty, whereas Apple only has 1. Yes, you can buy extra, but on PC that's kind of included already. But at the same time, Macs have this kind of position where they seem to be more long-term reliable. And one of the things that I recently discovered, which just kind of blows my mind that there isn't anything close to it on PC side, is their backup and reliability. What I mean is there's such an easy way to set up backups for your Mac so that you don't lose any of your data. On PC, you can lose some data and it's not as easy to do backups. On Mac, it's super, super simple. And that's why I feel like the reliability is there and, you know, Mac's got your back a little bit more in some sense, and that's why people like to choose Mac. In fact, if you want to get started on the Mac ecosystem, go try out the Apple MacBook Air. That's actually on a massive sale right now on Amazon. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but I'll leave the links in the description below. It's a lot cheaper than actually Apple sells on their website. Go check it out. I don't know how long this is going to last, but that is quite crazy how cheap you can get a MacBook Air. Check it out. Number 7, prestige, position, and thinking. It is weird, but people do think of you slightly differently when you've got a Mac than PC. I mean, prove me wrong in the comment section below, but if someone comes and rocks up with an Apple MacBook Pro and then starts speaking about creativity, blah, 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 you take them slightly differently than a person who would rock up with Alienware gaming PC, even though more powerful, but still kind of that's just thinking that when you've got a Mac, you've got this kind of prestige position. Hard to explain, but it's kind of real. Number 8, superior customer support. If you've got anything wrong with a Mac, you can just go to a Mac store or contact Apple. When you get something wrong with a PC, who do you contact? Is it the graphics card manufacturer? Is that what caused the problem? It's a lot more complicated. They've tried to do that, but Apple still has the edge in there. Number 9, optimized power efficiency and unmatched portable power. When it comes to having good video photo editing on the go, the Mac is absolutely insane. I highly recommend you go check out my M4 Max versus some of the PC parts, and I was surprised how much better the M4 Max MacBook Pro can be compared to some of the PC parts. It's kind of like it should not be possible at that power efficiency or that power level, whereas you can just get it on a battery, whereas on a PC we need a massive power supply to do that. That is a huge edge for Apple. And finally, number 10 is the resale value and creative prestige. If you ever want to sell your Mac, you're probably going to get a lot more money percentage-wise what you paid for it new compared to used, compared to PC on this side. PCs kind of lose their value and look a lot old a bit faster compared to Apple. So if I pick up this in here, okay, this looks pretty decent MacBook. And you're thinking, wow, that's pretty sleek design. I like what this is. This is 5 years old, but look at that. It's a very clever design. And often higher end brands do the same thing. If you see a Rolls-Royce, BMW, Audi, and look at them 10 years old, they look a lot better right now. A 10-year-old Audi Merc will look a lot better than a 10-year-old Renault, Peugeot, Fiat, Nissan. You see what I'm getting there? It's true. Now then, here we are. Maybe you came to this video thinking PC is the way to go, and now leaving like, is it the way to go? And maybe you thought, do you know what, Mac is the creative device, and then leaving this video you're thinking, wait a second, PC is better, isn't it? This is where we roughen the feathers a little bit and give you the actual truth. In PC, Mac, creative, workflows, tools. If you're looking for the best creative tools for you as a creator, you're in the right place. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.